Hey YouTubers, this is HelloKittyPowa 1992, Monica, HelloKittyPowa from Zwinky. Hi! And today I'm going to be basically showing you all and explaining you all some things that you all didn't know basically about me, my YouTube channel, and basically how it all began, how and what made me decide to want to make Zwinky vids for you all, but most of all, what my channel was meant for originally. Originally, of course, when I made my channel, HelloKittyPowa 1992, it was just to favorite vids that I saw on YouTube, you know, just common, just like that, you know, and to view my favorites whenever. And then eventually I just decided that, you know, I think I am going to start making vids, but I wanted to make it video game related. So here you will see basically my locked playlists, you know, that are in my channel that basically show kind of what my channel was meant for. I did a lot of video game walkthroughs for levels that I downloaded from this site because I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan, and you know, it's a shooter game. It's pretty awesome. I basically like grew up with that game. And my channel then, you know, was for other video game glitches that I managed to like record. I also like recorded, not the recorded, I meant uploaded the Sims 2 Castaway soundtrack for the PlayStation 2 version, because like I remember that I was looking up the soundtrack for a while and nobody had it on YouTube, you know, because I like video game music. And you know, eventually I found the soundtrack online and I downloaded it from this forum. I had to be a member though. It's free, and I downloaded the soundtrack and I decided to upload it. And you know, that I thought was pretty cool, you know. And my channel is basically for like, you know, video gamers, you know, that like to watch walkthroughs. And in my walkthroughs, I do talk in it. I do show, you know, where to go, this and that. You know, had my art, a video of my art, my Maria Robotnik voice impressions. Maria Robotnik is actually a character from, you know, that character Sonic the Hedgehog, you know. The video games, you know, she's a character from there. I feel that I could do a wonderful voice impression of that 12-year-old girl. She is actually also one of my favorite characters of all time from Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog's best friend. And sadly, she passed away. And the story with that is actually very sad. Anyway, so like, I'll just be, you know, clicking around to show you all, you know, how like this was pretty much, you know, what my YouTube was like meant for. Like, you know, here you like see, you know, my videos, and I do talk in them. You know, I do actually talk in them here. And, you know, I do show you all like which way to go and stuff like that. And actually I think it's like pretty cool, you know. So I was actually wanting like gamers to actually view my vids more, you know. So yeah, so there's like something like that. You know, I have a lot of vids, you know, of it. And then I have like, you know, my one vid that shows my art. Actually, it is art for, you know, like I said before, my favorite character, Shadow the Hedgehog, and, you know, Maria Robotnik. I'm actually a huge fan of them both. And I do show, you know, pictures, you know, a slideshow of like them, you know, like that and all. I thought was like, you know, pretty cool. You know, I do show bits of that. And my Maria Robotnik voice impressions, you know, it's just, you know, I do have 3 vids that actually do like, you know, explain about, well, not explain, I mean like, you know, you hear my voice in the background, but I'm sounding like her, you know. And there was that one time where there was this one YouTube channel, and he very much, you know, really liked my voice impression for her. He wanted my voice to be in his little dub show thing for, because he was basically like, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog did end up having a TV series. He wanted to do something like that, you know, but instead of the voice actors, you know, from the original show, he wanted to use YouTubers who had the perfect voice for the characters. And there were like 5 other girls that tried out for, you know, Maria Robotnik, and out of all of them, he picked mine because he says I very much sound like her. So, yeah, I used to also have playlists of, you know, showing me and my family, just random family moments. I did have also another playlist where I'm singing because I do like to sing. I do have a beautiful voice. And sadly, they're not in here because, when I decided to make vids for Zwinky, I just deleted those 2, and then I stopped myself because I'm like, you know, I think I would like to look back at these you know, to just, you know, kind of like remember and everything. And yeah. And so how like I decided to want to make Zwinky vids was that the very first Zwinky vid I believe that I decided to make was actually how to change the color of your purchases. I know I have two versions of that. I have an old one, and I just decided to do that because I was told on Zwinky how to, you know, do the little glitch, and it worked, and I'm like thinking, you know, I bet like other people would like to see this and would want to know. So I decided to make a vid explaining and showing. And eventually, a few days later, I got a lot of comments, and you know, I realized, I'm like, wow, you know, these vids are a lot more noticed than my game walkthroughs, you know. So I was thinking, okay, you know, maybe I'll start making Zwinky vids that are entertaining, you know, helpful maybe. And so eventually, with more that's been going on Zwinky, you know, with the ways to be invisible, the way to get rid of the advertisements that pop around the screen when you like go to the beach or the Coliseum, I made a vid for it and stuff like that. You know, that's kind of how I decided to just make Zwinky vid and stuff like that. You know, so just so you all know, originally my channel was not like for Zwinky related vids. It was actually for other stuff that I pretty much like to do. You know, art, voice impressions for a character, play video games because I love video games, and just, you know, sharing a soundtrack, you know, that a lot of people like. So yeah, thought I would share that with you all. Any questions or concerns, feel free to comment. And also, I know that like most of you are aware that I did say that I'm going to be making a shout out vid. I still plan to. Thank you so much for your patience. I still am gathering up all the YouTubers, you know, that I plan to make a shout out vid for. So stay tuned for that soon. See ya, YouTubers. Thanks for watching.
Here we go.